It's Friday the 25th of May 2018 and good morning from the public opening day of Icon here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I can't believe we've got to this point now. We've been through markings on the floor, the first footers going in, the track going up, the station building, all the VIP boarding car rides, and of course the fantastic media day on Wednesday as well. But today is the public opening of the UK's first double launch coaster, and here's Charlotte, who's not yet been on, and it's going to be her first ride. We're also going to be joined by many other familiar faces. Jack's here, Alex is here. I'm sure there'll be lots of other people to catch up with throughout the day as well. But Charlotte, are you excited to ride on Icon?
I'm so excited.
I hope she enjoys it. I'm sure she will do. But I mean, you've done Blue Fire at Europa Park, and that's her only other mega coaster what she's done. But we're going to be getting on it literally in just a second. Look at this, straight into the station. The time has come. What do you think to the area, the audio?
It looks really good.
And you're about to enter the station where it's very loud in here. Here we go. Morning. Here we go. Oh, it fills up the atmosphere, doesn't it? Hey. All the design, all the front, you'll see all the lights on the side. Obviously you got the mirrors. Really nicely designed in here. Obviously a lot of people weren't too sure on the exterior of the station when it was being built, but inside here now I think it's brilliant. Got a really nice atmosphere, all the tiles, the lights, all this just above me here. Yeah, I think it looks fantastic, I can't wait. We're going to try the back row, I think, aren't we, for Charlotte's first ride. But with it being the opening day today, we'll hopefully get as many rides as we can, but all the trainees out, it's lovely, isn't it? It looks great. Here we go. Oh, fill the bays, fill the bays. Here we go. There we go. Here's Jack and Alex on the front row of Icon. Yeah. Have a nice ride. And off they go. Yeah, I love it. Straight into the tunnel. So the rain has started to come down here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but we're not going to let our spirits go down because of it. Charlotte, you've been on Icon now. What do you think to it?
I bought the jacket.
I take it that's a good sign then for how you rank this coaster.
It's amazing. It's in the top in the UK. It's absolutely amazing.
A top UK coaster?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if Charlotte was going to enjoy it because you do like really intense rides normally, don't you? Such as, what, the Smiler you enjoyed for a long time, didn't you? And yeah, what elements do you like the most on the ride?
Like the launches, when you come into this launch here.
Into the second launch,
see
yeah.
It because of all the mist when you come through the tunnel. But on the back row, the airtime, me and Alex went on earlier, we was there like, woo!
Yeah, the airtime is incredible.
Yeah.
It certainly looks, well, it rides a lot faster than it looks, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a really good addition to the car.
Yeah, and you like all the area and things,
It
yeah.
looks really good.
Yeah, oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. But like I said, I wasn't sure if Charlotte was, you know, going to really like it or not. I thought she'd enjoy it, but maybe not rate it quite as highly as she has done. But yeah, I'm sure she's just happy that it's open, to be honest, because she's been listening to me for a long time talk about this ride. But it's finally open, and I must say, it's great to be here with Charlotte and, of course, experience it together. It's one of those rides that, again, I feel like we're going to have this connection with it, and it's just nice to be here and celebrate it together. Right, let's get some more rides.
Yes.
Icon. today's ride on Icon. Go through it then, what did you think to it as an experience?
Wow, I mean, I haven't actually seen this coaster being constructed. So my last visit to Pleasure Beach was about 2 years ago. Back then it was just, well, land work really.
Yeah, just early groundwork, wasn't it? A few markings about, working out where things are going to go.
Even the bridge was still there.
Yeah, Tom Sawyer Bridge, God, so it really has been a while since you've been here to Pleasure Beach.
This has sprung up literally, and wow, what can I say? It's an amazing ride for the UK.
It really is.
I've ridden Blue Fire in Europa Park.
Oh, all screaming in the background, enjoying the ride.
Screaming and loving it. Screaming for more.
But yeah, you've done Blue Fire. Me and Jack actually did Blue Fire for the first time together, didn't we? You know, at Europa Park quite a few years ago now.
And that immediately went to about number 1. With Shambhala as well, that was number 1. But to have a coaster like this in the UK, finally, a Mac Mega, double launch, 2 versions. Blackpool on some winner with this.
What's your favourite part of the ride?
I'd have to say it's got to be the Immelman.
Yes.
It's the best Immelman I've actually been on before.
You get airtime on an Immelman, which is a rare occasion.
The launches are great. Some people might say they're a bit too slow, but I think it's fine. It's a fantastic ride.
It certainly feels faster on ride than it looked off ride, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, the 0G roll also fantastic. Very floaty, lots of floater airtime on this.
Where would you rate it in terms of UK coasters
UK
then?
number 1.
UK number 1?
Bye-bye, gone.
There you go, Icon, UK number 1.
And for European, it's going to sit at number 2 beneath Shambhala.
Oh, there you go.
Shambhala still hasn't been beaten.
There you go. Awesome, but yeah, plenty of rides to come throughout the day. Doing a couple more rides then on Icon. Charlotte's over here with something special which she's going to show you all. Let's have a look.
Got an Icon donut.
Oh, look at that, an Icon crispy creme donut. And how much was that, Charlotte?
£2.
£2. There you are, look at that. All the cameras are going out. Here we got cameras here, we got cameras here.
You paid £2 for that. I paid £16.25 million for that.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, some of the nice fish and chips and yeah. It's raining out there now, so hopefully we'll be able to get some more rides this afternoon without the rain. But yeah, loving that nice Icon donut. But Charlotte, where's mine? She didn't buy me one, I'll go and get one though. Have a nice ride. Another front row ride there for Alex. Hey. It is raining here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach today on the public opening of Icon, but we're still having a fantastic time. Icon. Yeah, just had a back row, haven't we, Charlotte? How was your back row ride? What were you like again for us? And she bought a merchandise down there as well. Love it, got the hoodie. Oh, it's a great ride, what an atmosphere today. And at the moment the queue is only about 5 to 10 minutes for Icon on the opening day, so not too bad at all. Nice day here, aren't we, so far at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the public opening of Icon. But what have we just been on, Charlotte?
The big one.
The big one, yeah. And after doing a nice, relaxing Mac Mega coaster and yeah, a nice smooth ride, after going on that, especially in the rain,
It was horrible.
it was a bit painful, wasn't it, that one? I mean, I think it was no more rough than it normally is, but because we've had so many rides on a nice smooth coaster, it certainly felt even more rough, didn't it? I mean, the big one itself is an iconic ride here at the park, but I think that's what makes Icon, the fact that you're so free on it, aren't you? You've just got that lap bar going through the inversions, and yeah, it's just great to see it running really well today. It's on 2 trains out of 3, the queue is less than 10 minutes, and yeah, it's great to see, so we'll get some more rides on it, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it today here in the, even though it's raining, you know, it's just nice to be in the park and seeing the new ride and standing underneath it, watching it going round. But yeah, with the big one, oh, I love it. It's a fantastic ride, the big one, and it certainly provides some brilliant views. I'm not yet to get any interaction though, because obviously the lift hill just here for the big one runs right next door to that first airtime hill, or the top hat as it's technically known, as I'm hoping one day this year to at least get a ride on the big one, pass it just here on the lift hill, and have Icon come underneath us. I really hope so.
a jelly bean.
Like a jelly bean? Why a jelly bean?
Because I'm brown.
Oh, and what would one of the ride staff say to you on Icon about your
Where's
coat?
my yellow coat?
Where's the yellow coat? Well, if you are watching this video, Icon Ride staff, I'll make sure that at some point she comes back with the yellow coat. But talking about coats, let's have a look inside the shop, because there's a bit of new merchandise in there that I need to show you guys that wasn't there a few weeks ago when the shop first opened. So let's go over and have a little look at that new merch. Here we are then inside the shop, and look at this being modelled here by Charlotte. We're not wearing it, but holding it up for us. So let's have a look at the front. Now you might be thinking, that looks expensive, and it is expensive to be honest for these coats. They are £89.95, so they are pricey, but this isn't just a stick-on logo like you might just see it at first glance. It's actually embroidered in just there. You've got the dagger icon underneath it, and that's really nice on the front, isn't it? But if Charlotte spins it round the other way, there's a look at the back, look at that, so it's all embroidered in. I mean, that's built to last, isn't it? You can wash it, it can go in snow, rain, wind, and that is going to last. So is this going to be getting purchased by me today? Possibly so. I mean, it is an expensive one, but it is rare that I'll buy merchandise like that these days, so I might have to get it. But yeah, I do really like it. In terms of other things, there's a few new bits about as well. Obviously, you've got all this stuff what's been out for a while, such as the bags just there. You've got the really nice hoodies. And Alex having a little iconic drink there, nice beverage.
That's milk of the right.
Oh, there you go. Back on the shelf. What if they're all filled with milk in here, you know, secretly? But there's some really nice stuff. Let's have a look at this down here actually as well. Here we are. These are £29.95, I believe. There's no price on there, but I did ask someone earlier on. So obviously here you've got like the framed blueprints for the ride, like the plans, you've got all the layout on there. Yeah, that's really nice, isn't it? I like how it's got that down the bottom there. All measurements are in meters. But yeah, what an atmosphere around here today. It's great. And obviously the weather might not be amazing, but obviously tomorrow the sun is going to be shining, hopefully, and everybody out here enjoying Icon. But we're having a great day. You know, it's nice to get on it, isn't it? And me and Alex have probably watched it more than anyone, haven't we, been here? And it's well worth checking out the updates, isn't it? Where me and Alex are here. We're in the cold, braving it, and we're here today in the rain. But, you know, watching this ride being built has been fantastic. And I think both me and Alex have got such an emotional connection to this ride because of that. We were there when the top hat was being lifted in. We were on the train bridge when that crane was lifting the track in and the supports.
We did the final walk of Tom Sawyer Bridge before that was even removed.
Yeah, and we didn't really know what was happening. So it's an emotional ride, and I'm glad that it has certainly been what we expected and more, hasn't it? It really has. And the public, let's talk about the public reaction. We really like it, but it seems to today there's a lot of good feedback. There's a lot of people saying it's the best coaster in the UK. There's a lot of people saying it's one of the best. Some people still prefer Nemesis and the Swarm, which are fantastic rides. It depends what you're into, doesn't it? Because these are quite smooth, they're not really that intense, but the second section on this is certainly more intense than I was expecting. But yeah, it's
if you're
more,
looking for a thrill ride, it isn't. It's just a glorious coaster. It's nice
grand
to ride.
ride, yeah.
It's grand, isn't it? It's a grand spectacle.
I can see why they call it Icon now, because it's an iconic ride for this park. I know it's a big pun that we've used a lot, and this will probably be the last time we use that pun. But yeah, I can see why they've called it that, the branding behind it all. And standing here in the shop and looking out through that over there and seeing the coaster run past every so often, it's emotional, it really is. But we'll get back out there, have some more rides, and yeah, enjoy it here at Icon's official opening day to the public. What a coaster. Absolutely chucking it down, Alex, but you enjoying your day so far?
I've loved it. It's one of those coasters that no matter whether it's raining or shining, you can still enjoy Icon for what it is. I think the Pleasure Beach have done such a good job with this ride. It might not be that busy today, maybe the weather's put people off, and plus it's a weekday. However, I still recommend people come out here and ride it no matter what the weather. Don't be put off by it. Buy a wristband, get your money's worth, and yeah, I love it. I think it's a special ride. It means a lot to me. In a way, today's quite sad because in a way it's all over. Like, as much as for most people it's the beginning, we finally got this ride in the UK. For us it's been the journey of, God, like nearly 3 years ago for me, I found out about this project, and now it's complete. And it's like, well, where do I fill my time with next? What do I think
the
about
next big adventure, that's what.
what's it going to be? Who knows?
How do you think it's riding today compared to your ride on it last Saturday for our first ever go?
For me personally, I've never been a fan of coasters in the rain. I just like to be able to see and have the experience. Riding it that first time in that glorious sunshine was sensational, and I'm not put off by riding in the rain. The rain makes a bit of a different dimension because you can't see where you're going. It's a bit foggy, a bit misty, but on a busy day with the sun shining, this ride is going to be the place to be, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, this morning we managed to do it, didn't we, before it rained? And me personally, I think it feels more intense than it was last Saturday when we did it. It feels like it's really warmed up a lot now.
You see new things, you see new views every time you go on because you look at different angles, you sit on different seats, get different ride experiences. It's actually a coaster that you don't ride once and not need to worry about. There's so many different possibilities with it, it's endless. And of course, with the other coasters coming by, the big one, Big Dipper, even Skyforce, you know, if you time it right on the ride, you also get some great shots of the other rides at the same time.
I really want that big one interaction at some point.
Everybody's going to have that photo at some point.
I keep seeing the reflection of it just there. Look above your head there, like in the dagger. How nice is that? They are stroking the big one on Icon. But there you go, interesting to see your thoughts today. I agree with Alex, what he said about the rain. I'd much rather ride coast in the sunshine. I think we all would. But yeah, the rain certainly adds another dimension to it. I'm on 24 rides on Icon now. And I think it's time for another one, don't you? There's a couple of hours left to get some more rides in here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I've not got quite as much footage as I was hoping for today because of the rain. But yeah, I'm not going to let it put me off. Let's get back in the queue line and some more rides on Icon. Let's go.
Icon.
It really is amazing to stand here underneath Icon after watching it being built for so long and just seeing riders go round and enjoying the coaster. And for me, just right here next to that zero-G roll and watching people with their arms up and how close it gets to this section of track just here really shows just how good Icon's interactions are. Look at that. It gets so close. It's just amazing just to see, isn't it? And the rain just seems to be getting worse at the moment here in Blackpool. We had a ride on the big one yet again in the rain, and it resulted in me pulling my hood over, which was quite a funny photo at the end. But Jack's just been on the big one, hasn't you, as well with me? And how was it? Yeah, an interesting one.
That was painful.
Yeah, it was a little bit painful, wasn't it? But
on the other hand, Mac.
Yeah, Mac rides. I mean, obviously for Jack as well, it didn't get to come here whilst it was being built, and just seeing it, I suppose, for you, it's amazing, isn't it, really, to see it for the first time and ride it for the first time and proudly wearing that hoodie. It's great to see.
That's right.
So I'm also joined here by Krista. Hi. What did you think to your first ride on Icon?
That was amazing.
And the first go on a Mac Mega Coaster, wasn't it?
I can see the hype with Mac Mega Coasters there.
Yeah, like your first time doing that sort of coaster, and obviously with the lap bar on that, with the inversions and the different bits of airtime. How did it feel like going through those?
I've never experienced hang time like that before.
Yeah, like, especially the zero-G.
It's crazy. But
how many rides have you had on it then in the past hour? So three rides you've had. You got here a little bit later, didn't you, today? But you've managed to get 3 rides on the opening day. Where would you rank it in terms of your roller coasters?
Number 1.
Number 1 coaster. There you are from Icon. But yeah, always great to see you, Krista. And
lovely to see you too.
Love it. She loves Icon. It's on to a winner this ride, I tell you.
Best ride in the UK.
I love it. come to the end of what has been an iconic day and an iconic 2 years watching the UK's first double launch coaster being built here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I'm happy, but I'm also quite emotional as well that this project has come to a close. So many different videos of coming here and watching the ride being built, and for it to be officially open to the public and see the public's reactions today has been absolutely incredible. I may have rode it for the first time nearly a week ago now, but it's been great today to see everybody coming off there enjoying it. Lots of different reviews from this ride. People saying it's the top coaster in the UK, people saying it's the best coaster in the park, and for even some people, the best coaster what they've ever been on, which is fantastic, and that proves that this has been a brilliant investment for Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The coaster type is not for everyone, but if you want a good, long, enjoyable, comfortable, smooth, but also thrilling and quite intense ride, then Icon is for you, and it's well worth coming to check out. A lot of people have been asking me on the other videos, where do I rank it in terms of the best place to sit? Now for me, I enjoy all the rows on it. I think the fact it's a slightly shorter train than other mega coasters really helps with that. But for me, I would say that the back row is the place to sit on Icon. Say you're coming here for one go, or it's got a massive queue one day, and you've got to pick one place to go, definitely try the back. But you want to be on the front as well to see that if you can do, because the views are incredible. The fact that you get pushed out of your seat when you go over the first top hat, it really is an incredible ride. And I've spoke so much about it, I don't know what I'm going to do in my time now, because this ride over the past couple of years has been one that I've been following so much. I've been so excited to see it come to the UK. They are some of my favourite rides out there, these mega coasters, and they're just so comfortable, so enjoyable. And the fact we've got one in the UK, it makes me quite emotional, it really does. And as we walk out of Blackpool Pleasure Beach today, you know, it's just open, it's ready to go, you know, and get yourself down here to come and check it out. Honestly, I'm so happy and so proud for the park. Once again, a big congratulations to the Thompson family, the Mack family for bringing it here, and I think this could be the start of some more continued investment for Blackpool Pleasure Beach. 6 or 7 years ago, this park wasn't in the best state in my opinion. There was a lot of midweek closures, there was different rides closing down, which wasn't great, but now we're standing here in front of what is an incredible roller coaster, and just look at it, it's sat there after its first official day of operation, ready for a busy weekend, ready for a busy half term as we go into the summer holidays as well soon. I really think that it's going to be a successful ride for the park, but yeah, emotional, that's the word to describe it. Emotional experience, isn't it? And Alex has been with me more than anyone really watching it being built, and yeah, it's been great, hasn't it?
You need to stop, you're going to run out of breath.
Honestly, yeah, my voice today, well,
gone.
I'm proud to say I've managed to get my 30 rides now on Icon. Today we've had 14 rides on Icon, which I'm really pleased about, and yeah, Charlotte's done it the same time as well. I mean, for you to go on a ride, you know, you can keep
For me to
re-riding.
go on a ride like numerous times. I've done well.
You've done really well, and you rank it really highly, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, it's my top in the UK. It's not my favourite. Taron's still at top for me, but it's still a very good one.
There you go, and like I say, for me, my favourite in the UK, in terms of a European rank, I'd probably say it's in my top 20 all-round coasters, which out of 800 isn't bad at all. Yet again, Alex said it's his favourite coaster in the UK. Krista, favourite coaster she's ever been on, and I'm pretty sure Jack's got a bold statement as well, following on from earlier on.
It's not Shambhala off number one for
I
me.
mean, there you go. You've heard
Since
it.
2012, Shambhala's been number one.
That shows, doesn't it, that it's quite a special ride for someone. And some people might be watching this thinking, how can you rate something that looks really slow that highly? Honestly, get yourself down here. I know a lot of people are having doubts about coming here from seeing off-ride footage and also POV footage as well, because it does look slow in some sections. But honestly, when you're sitting on that train, it's one of the most enjoyable experiences you can ever have. And yeah, I hope the weather's going to be nice for the park this year, so they have a good summer. People come down here to Pleasure Beach, and who knows what the future might be in terms of new rides. So we'll soon find out, and I can't wait to follow it here.
2
on
years.
Big Park
You
Worldwide.
waited 2 years to make that
What's
joke,
that?
didn't you? 2 years.
I tell you what, I'm going to be looking out for markings around here over the next few years.
The big expense.
And I tell you what, you might have thought they've done a lot of updates on Icon, but whenever this new ride gets built here at the park, wherever that may be inside Blackpool Pleasure Beach, I'll be there following it. This challenge only just got started, in my opinion, and let's see where the future holds for Theme Park Worldwide. Here from Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the opening of Icon, the UK's first double launch coaster. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you soon, guys, and have yourself a nice juicy donut.